Hi guys, sorry. Screencastify apparently, if you don't upgrade, and I'm still trying to figure out how to do that, only lets you do the first like few minutes. So this is going to come to you in a couple parts, but by the time we get to our next set of roots, or I use this again, I promise I'll have upgraded, so it'll all be in one video together. So back to revive. So again, if your goldfish flops out of the cup and is laying on the table, then you put it back in the water and it gets revived. People often say that they feel revived if they get like really hot and they feel like they're going to pass out and somebody, brings you a glass of water or cold compress, then it revives you. Doesn't always mean that people are on like the brink of death, although that's sort of where the word originally comes from, reviving someone, bringing them like fully back to life. Next is tract, which means draw, drag, or pull. And I chose tractor and extract. So tractor is a powerful motor vehicle for hauling things. You guys, I'm sure, are all familiar with what a tractor is. And it's called that literally because it was designed to pull big things, trailers and things like that, machinery on a farm, that kind of thing. It's a big piece of equipment with a powerful engine, so it can actually draw or drag or pull because that's what it does. And then extract, I gave you the verb here, but extract, if you especially are a cook, you might know as a noun like vanilla extract. They make lots of other flavors of extract, but the verb means to remove or to take out. So if you extract the flavor from something, and that's why extract, like vanilla extract, is called that because they've taken the major flavor out and concentrated it in this liquid that you can then add to things that you're baking or cooking to add flavor. So if you extract some information from a presentation, you're removing it or taking it out. So one day somebody might say to you, well, what did you extract from that? And then you'll know exactly what it means and you'll know how to respond. Next is loc, which means place. Relocate is pretty obvious, right? If you relocate, you move to a different place. Some of you have relocated in your lives. I relocated to New Hampshire from Virginia 6 years ago. I relocated to Shanghai in China for 3 years and then came back to the United States. And people sometimes that are in military families relocate a lot, sometimes more than once a year. And some of you might never have relocated at all, but one day you will move from one place to a different location. And it can be as simple as moving to a different town in the same state, or you can be moving, halfway around the world, but you relocate. And then local can be a noun or an adjective. You can refer to people as locals, right? The locals in Nashua would be like you guys, or it could be an adjective, meaning belonging to a particular area or neighborhood. We say things like eat local or shop local. And when we say that, we mean do it at places that are nearby, near your house or your school. So you're supporting businesses that are close to you, that are part of your community. So if something is described as local, it's going to be near where you live typically. So your last root is san, which means health. And so I gave you sanitary, which is an adjective that means hygienic and clean. If something is sanitary, then it's not going to make people sick. It's healthy, so to speak. And so, like wipes, like the wipes that are being handed out now in the store, like the antibacterial wipes to use on shopping carts and stuff like that, those are meant to keep things sanitary, right? So nobody gets sick. And then insane, sane and insane come from this root meaning health. They come from the Latin word sanus, which means health. And so if you are sane, then you are healthy. We use it as mental health, of course. And then if you are insane, then you are mentally unhealthy. And in that case, of course, need to get whatever treatment is required because in means not. So this literally means like not healthy. We, of course, use it to refer to people's mental state. So then we have the prefixes. So your first prefix is com, con, call. These are probably the second most common prefix in the world after maybe in, which is pretty common. And the way this works is it starts out as com, C-O-N or C-O-N, and then depending on what the word is, it gets assimilated, so the letters change. Because you wouldn't want to say conlaborate, that's hard to say, or committee. I'm having my committee meeting. So the letter gets changed so the word flows better. So we have collaborate and committee with the letters being changed to the L and to the M. So collaborate is a verb that means to work together. Literally, you can see the root labor in there, which is the Latin word to work. And so if you collaborate, you work together. We do a lot of collaborating in class. Unfortunately, now we're not really allowed to collaborate in person. So we have to collaborate electronically. And then a committee is a group of people appointed for something. Mit means to send, so it's literally people sent together.